Kerr knew he would not have Kevin Durant or Matt Barnes or Sean Livingston. Said we're thin. Are they? They won again.
Steve, John Dickinson, 95-7 the game. The Blazers, their backcourt, the 75 on Sunday. Today, you guys hold them to 23. What was the key to slowing those guys down?
Well, I mean, you know, sometimes shots go in, sometimes they don't. So we're not going to take credit for, you know, their missed shots. They missed some open ones that, you know, they hit in game one. But I think in general, our defense was excellent tonight. We put a lot of pressure on them, and we stayed with it and set a good tone right away. I mean, we held them to 17 in the first quarter. So got off to a great start, and our defense was the key.
Coach Kerr, and Tony Harvey from the Sacramento Observer. JaVale McGee, the last two games, he's 10 for 11 from the floor. I think about 5 block shots in about 23 minutes. But tonight he really was a factor. Could you talk about him, because he's making every split second count on the floor?
Yeah. Well, you know, his energy is great. His length, his ability to catch that lob and be a presence around the rim. You know, there's a lot of interesting matchups out there. Obviously, without Nurkic, they're basically playing smaller lineups. And so it's, you know, we're just trying to mix and match at that 5 spot and find the right combination. And JaVale has given us great minutes in that role, and you know, playing with that athleticism and that energy, he's still able to cover their smaller players and then be a force around the rim offensively.
He also had 3 alley-oops, 2 by Kerr.
Yeah.
Was that kind of like a game plan, you know, to attack the basket?
It always is. I mean, everybody knows that, you know, around the league. JaVale is as good as anybody at going and catching that lob. And even if he doesn't get it, he's a threat, and you force the defense to react. And our guys made some good passes to him tonight.
Hi, Steve. Janie McCauley from AP. What were you guys able to do coming out of in the third quarter to, you know, keep some momentum going? And
we settled down. You know, I thought the reason the game got close in the second quarter was, you know, they made a great push. Our offense got scattered. We were rushing everything, and we were just not poised offensively, and that put our defense in a bad position. And they took advantage. They got some transition hoops and really came after us. And I thought in the third quarter we settled our offense down, which helped our defense.
Over here, Jacob Palmer, San Francisco Examiner. With about 4 minutes left in the second quarter, you called a timeout, and after that moment, Patrick McCaw, it looked like a flip had been switched where he was playing with a lot more confidence. Was there any message for him there, or was that just purely coincidence?
Total coincidence, but I'll take credit for it if you let me. I told him, Patrick, go play well, and he played well.
Anthony Sater with the Bay Area News Group. Have you ever seen Klay Thompson rise up and block a shot at the rim like that?
That was impressive, yeah. I don't think I have seen that, and he timed it perfectly, and yeah, that was an incredible play.
McCaw had big shoes to wear, let alone fill. I mean, what did you like about his game tonight? He had a couple really good moments against Lillard defensively.
Main thing I liked was the fact that he was, you know, unafraid, and he's a rookie, and you know, he barely played in game one, and you know, when KD comes back, he's probably not going to play a whole lot. But the fact that he stayed prepared, stayed ready, and then really defended well. I thought his defense was excellent. We asked him to guard Lillard and McCollum a little bit, and he did a really nice job.
Scott Howard Cooper from NBA.com. Does 2-0 as opposed to 1-1 factor into your decision at all about what to do with Kevin in the next game?
It could. We'll have to talk to Kevin and the training staff to see how he's doing. We're fortunate that we've got the next couple games or next couple days off, and you know, if he's ready to play, he's going to play. But if there's any question, then you know, we won't play him. We've got to get him healthy.
Hey, Coach, Colin Resch with NBC Bay Area. Just talk about the contributions you got kind of across the board tonight with the 3 guys out.
Well, the bench was great, scored a lot of points, really came through for us. I thought Andre was tremendous pushing the ball, and David West made some great passes to Ian. You know, I thought we talked about JaVale a little bit. He made a huge impact. So, you know, we feel like we have a very deep team, and we needed that tonight. We needed every guy, and they came through.
Dave Del Grande from Sports Exchange. With Durant out of the lineup, do you have to make defense an emphasis, or is this something the players just understand on their own?
No, they understand it on their own. I mean, that's they know that that's what our team is built on. You know, people want to talk about the shooting in the backcourt and all that stuff, but you know, this has been a great defensive team for a while. Since, you know, before I got here, they were a great defensive team. It's really been the hallmark of this club for about the last 5 years. And you know, you've got to defend, especially in the playoffs. You've got to be able to defend because you're constantly running into great players. And so our guys understand that's the name of the game.
Monty Poole, Bay Area, East over here, NBC Bay Area. You got 33 points out of your three big men. How important was that? How big was that, given that Clay and Steph kind of struggled to get their offense going?
Zaza got us off to a really good start. He made big impact, and then JaVale came in and followed that up with high energy. And it was a weird first half. You know, we went into halftime up 9 without Steph and Clay really shooting the ball well. So I thought it was a good sign. And as I mentioned, I thought the main thing is we just had to settle down offensively and not be in such a rush. We were taking some really tough shots and turning the ball over. But our big guys and our bench, you know, really did a nice job of helping us to kind of gain control of the game. All right, thanks.